you guys so you can see I put this together last night, so I got a bunch of notes here because I like to do this, so this is fun for me. So this is today's stuff I'm going to go over.
Okay.
So I'm going to commit to taking time to find new stuff for us to work on and go from there. So,
Absolutely.
all right, so let's start. So first I want to introduce myself because I know we know each other a little bit, but not that well. So my family's owned the business since '09, and I came in 2012, so it's been about 6 years if my math is right. And I started doing deliveries, and that was it. So I drove the packages to the guys, dropped it off, and that was it. And then as I needed to get a job and make some money, I came in and I started learning how to do the operations. So I wasn't doing sales, I wasn't talking to customers, I was just kind of helping the jobs get from the front to the back. I wasn't putting any stuff in the computer, but I was learning the process of how the flow works from the front to the back. And then from there, I started to learn and get into that. And we had our people doing the computers and the designers and stuff, but then I kind of started doing the management of the office. So I was kind of ordering paper. So kind of started from the bottom, getting into the management and overseeing just the operations, making sure everything worked. And then after that, we had our accountant retired, and we didn't really want to fill another full-time position with someone that was just doing numbers, and we kind of found out that she wasn't busy all the time. So I thought, well, I might as well learn. So the computer does all the math, so it's just a matter of knowing where to put the numbers and what to do. So I started doing the management and the bookkeeping and the accounting. So I started to learn the numbers of the business and the profits and the losses and all that stuff. So I started to get a really good knowledge. And then we realized that our sales were what we needed to boost up. So then I said, well, I guess I could try to do some sales. So I literally started with no knowledge, no idea, no coaches. We weren't even Alpha Graphics, so we didn't have the Alpha Graphics model. We had nothing. And I was like, well, I guess we'll figure it out. And I was scared to talk on the phone. I was nervous to go into an office, and I had no skills at all. But just from repetition, going over, losing out, looking like an idiot and all that stuff, I eventually got a little better. So my first month of sales, I had $700. So that's like 2 small orders, so almost nothing. But now I'm averaging about 30 to 40,000 a month. And that was in about 2 years' time that this has kind of taken place, and my best month so far has been 70,000. Nice. So that's just from 2 years. And the other thing to keep in mind is that's my part-time deal. So I think if I've figured it out along the way, I've learned, so I'm going to share that with you. But the other thing is, I wanted to say all the stuff that we're going to learn, it's not my ideas, because I'm not accomplished enough to put what I think on you guys. But all the stuff that I'm going to teach you is stuff that I've learned from the top of the top. So.